Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Saturday, 17th of August 2024 and welcome to Bratton. It's been a few years since I last stood where I'm standing at the moment. I think the first and only time I remember coming here was maybe 2017, something like that, 2017, 2018 maybe. And we'll get to all of that in a few moments. But first, as you can tell, if we were to follow the road in front of me, we'll be exploring further into Bratton itself. But we're not going to do that today. I'll have to make the effort to do that another day and make a video about it at that time. As for right now, what we're going to do is basically turn around and we're going to follow the road up this way to have a check at a few other things you can find nearby to where I'm standing at the moment. So yeah, with that in mind, let's head to the top of the road. As you can see, the name of the road we're on at the moment is Dulwich Grange. Dulwich Grange. And there's a little thing over to my left which I want to have a look at before we go any further. So as you can see, Dulwich Grange, and opposite me on the other side of the road is a derelict building. Now, this main road I'm looking at the moment, to be honest, I don't know where it goes if we were to go in the direction we're facing, but that's not what... Yeah, like I said, So yeah, bit of traffic going past there. I'm sorry about that. But as I was saying, if we were to follow the road in front of me in the direction I'm now facing, I don't know where you'll end up, basically. Maybe it'll be worth finding out that information where this road goes to in the direction I'm facing, but that's not what I want to focus on right now. What I do want to have a look at the moment is this derelict building in front of me. So what we're going to do is take a closer look. So yeah, it's sad to see a building go derelict like this. But if we come over here for a moment, well, you might be able to see a better look of it. And yeah, now this building used to be a pub. I'm pretty certain of it, because the last time I came past Bratton, I think 7 or 8 years ago, this was actually open, and I do remember coming in here, having a beer or two before going on to yeah, I do remember stopping here for a beer or two while I was cycling around, and then after I had my 2 beers, it was time for me to go on and explore the next place I was exploring at the time. I don't remember the name of this pub, to be honest, but then again, I say that, but there's a sign over here. The gate. Yeah, so there's me saying I don't remember the name of this pub, but the signpost is still there. Anyway, the name of the place is still there. Now, I don't know what happened to this place. I don't know the reasons why the place closed down, and I don't know how or why this pub ended up in the state it's now sitting in. It's just a shame to see a pub become what this place. It's just sad to see a pub become what it looks like now, basically. It's sad to see this. But yeah. Now, when I was last here, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I was on my bike cycling around, and I decided to follow the main road here in the direction I'm now facing. To be honest, I don't remember where this road takes me if I was to go back along. So yeah, if I was to travel along this way again, I wouldn't remember where it takes me, to be honest. But the main road here is not the point of this video. There's something else I want to have a look at instead while I'm here. What I want to have a look at instead while I'm here is this path here, because this path is the start of the Silkin Way. This is basically where the Silkin Way begins, and we can see up here the signpost. From where I'm standing at the moment, Wellington is 2¼ miles away. Telford town centre is 9 miles away. And Coalport is 14 miles away. That is pretty mad to think about. Coalport and Bratton being 14 miles away from each other. So yeah. What we're going to do is follow the path along here, because there's a couple of things I want to have a look at along here. Like I said, this is what I'm doing today, right now. This is the second time I've ever been along this part of Telford, to be honest. And today's the day I found out that this stretch of path I'm walking on right now used to be an old railway track. So yeah, it'll be interesting, to be honest, to look into the history of this part of Telford and the old railway track that used to run along this path. But yeah, I'll have to do that at some point. In the meantime, we've got this that I want to look at. It's pretty decent, this is. Really interesting. firstly, you've got this bit of artwork going on, and I saw something very much like this at Priorslee, at the one lake in Priorslee, and this is really interesting. I like it. I don't know how long this thing I'm looking at right now has been sitting here, but yeah, I always find stuff like this really interesting, to be honest. And then right here you've got this landmark marking the start of the Silkin Way. Let's have a look what it says. Telford New Town. This walkway was named the Silkin Way by the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable James Callaghan, MP, on 1st April 1977 to commemorate the Lewis Silkin, the Right Honourable Lord Silkin, CH, whose vision in his 1946 Act of Parliament founded the post-war new towns. Okay, so to commemorate Lewis Silkin. So yeah, this walkway was named the Silkin Way by the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable James Callaghan, MP, on 1st April 1977 to commemorate Lewis Silkin, the Right Honourable Lord Silkin, whose vision in his 1946 Act of Parliament founded the post-war new towns. So yeah, it's really interesting, that is. And if we look up, we've got here the Silkin Way, 14 miles. It's pretty cool, that is. Very impressive. So from where I'm standing at the moment, there's one more monument nearby where I'm standing at the moment, pretty close by, which I want to have a look at. And if we come along here, it's further along this path, just a few yards in front of us. Absolutely beautiful afternoon today. It's really good. As you can probably tell, as you can see, it's a gorgeous afternoon in Bratton, this part of Telford. And like I said, this is the second time I've ever been this way. And well, obviously the first time I've made a video here. I'm gonna have to come back, definitely. I know I say this a lot in some of my videos, but this time I actually mean it. It would be good for me to come back here to where I'm standing at the moment and do a video just coming along the Silkin Way from here in Bratton all the way down to Wellington. I think that would be a good video to make, very worthwhile. And along the way as well, we even go past Admaston and near a pub in Admaston called, I think, the Pheasant. Well, I'll look into that another time. But yeah, be really good doing that. In the meantime, we're at the landmark that I want to look at, which you can find along here. So here it is. So on the side there you've got like Coalport. And on the other side you've got Bratton. But the main thing is this here. As you can see, the Silkin Way is engraved into here, and what this looks like is a map of the Silkin Way, starting here in Bratton. We've got Shawbirch, Silkin, Admaston, Dot Hill, Ligomry, Horton Wood, Trench, Oakengates, Rockredine Wood, Telford Town Centre, Sturchley, Aqueduct, Brookside, Madeley, Sutton Hill, and all the way down to Coalport. Yeah, so we've got here a map of the Silkin Way. I think this is really good, seeing this map of the Silkin Way and all the places you can visit along the way. Definitely worthwhile checking out this place. So yeah, brilliant. On that note, I'm going to finish this video here. Thank you everyone for watching, I do really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.